Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the British Grand Prix and here in JGTC. And here in JGTC. We are here in Silverstone for this 8th round of this championship. It's season 7. It's my first time streaming in a long time, guys. Quality isn't going to be the best, but I'm going to make the most of it. I'm alone in the commentary box for today. Qualifying, let's take a look at the track we're at today. We're at Silverstone, of course. Great Britain, track of 5.8 kilometers long, aka 3.6 miles, 3 sectors with a average speed of 243.4 kilometers an hour with 18 turns with a little bit of elevation, barely noticeable for these drivers. Let's take a look at the tires we have for today. It is 3 tires, the C5, the C4 and the C3 tires, from soft to hard. The soft, of course, for the fastest laps, the medium for the balance, and hard for long lasting laps. In qualifying today we'll probably mostly see only the soft tires, because they're just the quickest, and people are only have to do a few laps and only one quick lap if they do it well. Let's take a look here. Super Job is currently at P1 with a gap of around 800, my bad. 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the session. Infinity in P2, let's take a look at him. Here we go. Right. Oh, he just overtook Exclamadorius. He is. Where is he? I don't think he's had a lap yet. Sorry for the chat not being here for this stream, guys. YouTube has some issues with the settings. I'll try to fix it before the race, but yeah, it's my bad for qualifying, but it will be fine for the race. Don't worry about that. Infinity, let's see, is he improving? Infinity is not improving, but he didn't corner cut yet. No one is really improving as of now. Super is on hard tires. He probably is already happy with his lap he said and just trying out some new strategies with the hards. He probably didn't do that much testing in FP then. Let's take a look up. The onboard of Infinity doesn't work. Small issues with it. Let's take a look. Does it even work for anyone? I don't think it does. Well, okay, we'll have to do it with the fixed camera for today then. It's kind of laggy today. It's probably just the track, but it's not been that laggy yet this season. But this track has been really laggy. Let's go look at ERT is on the softs, driving with Teresa. He won last race. He was a surprise winner in Sweden. The newbie one, yeah, he's on the hard as well. And as we're talking about him, I just saw that Outguard went on to P1. He's at a 16.9. That's the first lap into the 1.16s for today. Quick lap, good for him. 9 minutes to go. Currently, Static is in P5. He hasn't done any practice yet, but somehow he always manages to get into those high places in qualifying and in the race. It's a real big talent. Someone improved, I'm not sure who it was. It was ERT going to P5, taking over Static's position there. The new driver JGTC SBE 007. JGTC has been struggling with finding new main drivers, and second main driver to be honest, because Outguard has been doing an amazing job in the season. Currently P2 in the championship, only a few points behind Static. Quite a big gap to P3, I think like 30 points, so well, he can't complain about that. But this second driver for JGTC has always kind of been an issue this season. They never really found an active second driver who can actively score points. But hopefully SBE can get some points for them. He currently hasn't set a lap yet. Let's see if he can set some laps and get into Q2 here. Racerman right behind him. He has a 100% win rate after only finishing one race and winning it. So he's not very happy, I think, for this season. I think he's gonna pit as well now. The cameras aren't the best in this track. I hope it will be fixed before the race. If not, that's gonna be kind of an issue because the spectating camera is kind of broken. I see Racerman going to the pit, changing his setup, I think. So I think he's still not sure about the setup he has. Currently hasn't set a Vettel lap as well. So yeah, he has to set a lap quickly. Super is in P2 though, his teammate. Oh no, he's in P3 now. Static went to P2. Nice there. Purple sector 117.0. Still, Outcard is the only one into the 16s. But I don't think it's gonna be a long time before otherwise we'll get there too. With Moto there behind him for the new Maserati team. He's got a new team owner. I don't think they rebranded yet, but maybe it will be in the future. As the old team owner left the server, so yeah, it's he just gave it to another guy. Hopefully they can score a bit more points there, because they're in, well, maybe I think they even lost in the championship. So hopefully the new team owner can get some points for them and stay out of the relegation zone. Because if you guys didn't know, I think it's the bottom 3 teams get their team removed from next season. So yeah, you really don't want to be in that bottom 3 because you will just lose your team spots. See, we see multiple people on the hearts now. I think it's Super, Newbie One, and Jerry, I think. Let's take a look. Can we take? It wasn't Jerry, my bad. I don't know who it was then. I'm not sure. I might have seen it wrong. Yeah, the newbie is on the hearts. Oh, static, 16.5, wow. Yeah, I was right, it won't take long before the big guys get here at 16th. 4/10 quicker than Outguard there. Static is East and P1, oh, and that's the yellow in sector 1, and it's green again. Well, wasn't a long yellow flag there. But as I said, Static always somehow manages to find the time where other people cannot find it, even though he hasn't got any practice on these tracks. It's a real, yeah, it's a real big talent from him. See, Infinity 16.7 also into the 16s now. And Infinity's been quick the last few races. We haven't seen him that much in the beginning of the season, but now he's catching up to the big guys, to Static and Outguard, and maybe even get close to some race wins in the future. Of course, in he's been driving in other leagues. Basically, the league everyone was in before it died, FRWC. He almost won a championship there, fighting with Racer Man. But let's hope for Infinity he can take those wins and those results here to JGTC for him. Currently a really good time there, 16.7, 1.5 tenths behind Static. That's really impressive for him. Let's take a look at the current leaderboard. Static is in P1 with Infinity, like I said, in P2, with Outguard in P3, Super in P4, Newbie1 and P5. Newbie1 has been doing a good job the last few races. Well, generally to be honest, he hasn't been going for the wins and stuff, but he's been consistently getting into those top 10 spots. And PSI and P6, same about him, Static's teammate, not really quite up to the position Static gets in, but still really good positions from here. P6 there, Earty in P7. It's something else from than his last race win, but he didn't start from pole as well, I think, so it's still possible for him. Yuri in P8, Max in P9, the Holden team owner, and Moto in P10. I think, what team there's Moto for again? Was it Maserati? Yeah, it was. It must have been Maserati Haas. Racerman in P11, if he doesn't get a good time, he will get, oh, it was the Outguard there, making a small mistake at the chicane. But Racerman in P11, same with Jeff and Oscar and Lego, they're not in the top 10, so, and these guys are very in the top 10 very often, so I'm not sure what's happening to those, but they only have 3.5 minutes to set a top 10 level, and as I say that, Racerman goes to P4 into the top 10 spot, and I think he's going to be safe for now. Just 12 hundredths quicker than his teammate Super. But yeah, now we have Moto in P11 for Maserati. Let's see if he can get back into the top 10. And Jeff in P12 as well, Oscar in P13, Lego P14, SBE still in set at time. Same with Exclamorious or whatever his name is. I'll just call him that for now. He's still in set of a left on yet, and he isn't setting one right now as well. Same with SBE, he's getting corner cuts in every sector. Not the best for the new JGP driver, but maybe he will set the lap in the coming 2 minutes. We see Static on the mediums now, he's testing the new tires as well. He's just doing his practice and during the qualifying. Ooh, Exclamorius almost had a good lap there, even if his sector 1 wasn't so bad. Take a look at the other guys inside the lap time. They had SVE07. The issue with Cirque GP has been, it's been an issue for the entire season now. And SVE isn't living up to the expectations of Cirque yet, but it's his first race, so maybe things will change in the near future. He's coming up to the chicane now. Right in front of Max, who is in P10 now. So he's not in a good position as well. He can get knocked out of the top 10 if anything happens, if anyone overtakes him. Like SBE. Exclamorius is going on a green lap right now. Let's see if he maybe can get a better lap time and even get into the top 10 maybe. Let's see. Second 2 was invalid. That's a big shame for him. We'll see Super Yoba is improving as well. They're in P5. Let's see. He's gonna cross the line very soon now. And the camera is glitching again. Let's see, where did he go? I don't think he improves. Oh, he doesn't. His sector 1 was good, but he lost the time in his sector 2 and his sector 3. Still a good lap though. 17.4. ERT was improving in his sector 2 as well, but his sector 3 wasn't good. Same with his sector 1. There's only a minute to go in this Q1 session. There's 6 drivers who are not in the top 10 right now, so those 6 drivers really need to get their laps together right now, or they will be eliminated from qualifying. See the 2 teammates of MPA together now. But let's switch to someone like Jeff real quick, if I can find him. Oh, did he leave? I think Jeff left. Oh, that's a shame. Well, let's go to Oscar then. Let's see, Oscar is currently improving. Same with Max and Exclamorius. Let's see what these guys can do. Max now crossing the line. Let's see, can he defend his P10 position? It's not gonna be an improvement for him, I think, no. Yeah, Moto, he cut it in sector 2. Max didn't improve, ERT is improving, Oscar is improving. The Exclamorius, he cut it in his sector 2, so that's... Oh no, I think he still has 1 more lap to go, it's still possible for him. Oscar, he's had a lap, but it's not a good lap, it's still P14, last position. ERT made a CC in his sector 3. SB is currently improving, let's take a look at him. Last possible laps across the line in the last few seconds. Still possible for him, where the sector 1 isn't looking too quick. Let's see who this team had right behind him. Can he get into Q2? Alcard is overtaking him there, he's not being quick. 29.2 sector 1. Slow in lap, as we still have a few more people setting a lap, and the only one who's currently really improving is SBE, but his sector 1 isn't good. Sector 2 is not good as well. Racerman is improving. Let's take a look at him, because I don't think SB is going to get into the top 10 with that time. Let's take a look at Racerman, then can he improve his time? It looks like it. Let's take a look. He does, a 16.7 P3. Good lap by him. We have 4 people in the 16s now. Outguard, Raceman, Infinity, and Static. And I think it's qualifying over for everyone. So that means Static is in P1 for qualifying 1. I don't know how he does it every time, but even with our practice this guy gets into P1. Infinity into P2, Racerman in P3, that's the podium for Q1, Outguard in P4, Super Yoba in P5, Nubi1 in P6, Yeri in P7, that's a good drive from him, PSI in P8, decent drive, ERT up into Q1 in P9, Maxwell is the last person who can drive in Q2 at P10, Moto just didn't make it with a few tenths, Lego same with him, P12, Lego and Moto aren't driving the best few races now, same with Jeff in P13, with Oscar in P14, Exclamorius, I think he drives for Indonesia Racing, didn't even set a lap. That's a shame for him. Same with SBU07. I don't think Zurich is going to be happy with that, but it's only his first race, so he can still prove himself. But yeah, that's a great qualifying session for today, guys. We still have Q2 to go in a few minutes. I'm just gonna go Oh, I'm in the the safety car out of nowhere. Take a look here. PSI is rounding up in the first position. But yeah, that qualifying session was pretty close, guys. The stream wasn't the best, but it was streamed at least. But we're gonna stay over FP2. Just gonna wait for the lights. It's gonna be AFK for a few seconds, so it's gonna be a few minutes of the wait. As you see, every driver is rounding up to the end of the pit lane right now, with a few going into the box because they didn't make it, or to change their setup, of course. Static here, the guy in P1 now rounding up to the end of the pit lane as well. So the engineers are on the fence, very safe. And RH driving, I'm not sure why, but well, he probably did a small lap. Racemen are rounding up, same with ERT. Yeah, that was a good qualifying session. Look at those small gaps, especially between like P2 and P3. Infinity with a 16.716 and Raceman with a 16.787. Like the margins are very small here in Silverstone. And the tires were super quickly, so it's gonna be a problem during the race. I think we're gonna see some really weird stops. It's a long pit lane with tires that wear quickly. It's gonna be a special race, guys. I would definitely come and watch if you could, cause yeah, it's gonna be really fun with the different strategies that are gonna be happening, the different tires, everything is gonna be different. I think so. Yeah, it's gonna be pure luck and strategy for this race. I think it's not just gonna be pure on your pace, but yeah, it's gonna be very close. We're just gonna wait a few more minutes until right now opens the gate. I think. S'il vous plaît. There's a French guy. You see some drivers just bidding to change their tires real quick. Sorry about my voice, by the way, guys. I'm still kind of sick, so my voice isn't the best right now. So every few seconds I might have to mute my microphone because I'm coughing. So sorry about that. But okay, it's the green light. 15 minutes to go for Q2, last qualifying session for today. There isn't gonna be a Q3. 10 drivers fight for the pole position for today. Every spectating Max Wilfred right now, the Holden team owner and main driver as well. He is a multi-talent. An ex-guy always driving. Stewards are very happy with him. As you see, every driver is very close to each other now. Yari right behind the outcard and the MPA couple. It's kind of really like it. Oh, he goes wide there. Watch out if you don't make mistakes, because it's only your outlap, guys. Watch out. Let's see what these drivers can do. Maybe it's gonna be static, maybe it's gonna be outcard, maybe it's gonna be racer, maybe it's gonna be mix, maybe even ERT. It's gonna be a big surprise who is gonna be in pole position for today. Let's see. Okay, the first few laps are gonna start now with 14 minutes to go. Let's go. Okay, Static right behind Jerry. Static is going to be the main favorite for pole position for today, even though he hasn't had any qualifying, any practice today. I don't know how he always does it, but this guy is a multi-talent. Oh, and there he goes. He goes wide, so that's his first lap written off. Let's go take a look at someone else then. Like Racerman here. First one of the train. He doesn't have any slipstream. Just like the rest of the slipstream is turned off for qualifying. My bad there. But he doesn't have the other cars in his field of view, so he has a free view. That's maybe a big advantage for him. As you see, Max in P1 with a 5:12. Amazing time there. Let's take a look who's okay. Yeah, there's quite a few people improving now. A lot of them are in the 28s. Current quickest are PSI and Newbie. Outcard is overtaking a racer, so he's quicker. Oh, and the timer has been reset. There we go. Okay, that's That's sus. That's okay. That's a big mistake there. Okay, Racerman 117.5. First guy who set a lap. It's really glitchy for now because you can only see the sector 3 and sector 2 times. So I'm not sure what the stewards did here, but it's looking very goofy. But I think it's working because I mean the times are still being set. I see Newbie here coming to the pit, still not happy about his setup. Then I guess it's Q1, it's Q2, guys. You should have your setup already at the time taking at least. But I'll probably be wrong there. I'm not a driver for a reason, so. Oh, Razorman goes really wide there. Whoa. Currently in P1 with Yeri in P2 and Newbie 1 in P3. None of the other drivers have set a lap time yet. Let's take a look, then improving. Static 27.7 sector 1. This guy. This guy is so quick. It's insane. See, does the T-cam work now? I don't think it does. That's a shame. Oh, and I'm gonna get a dollar. No, so out static also. Oh, they probably made a mistake there then. Probably already cut it. Yep, oh he did, yeah. So gonna get starting his new lap now then. No one has set a new valid lap time. Well, except for the guys I already mentioned, of course, but none of the guys have set a lap time in this lap. Oh, there we go. That is PSI with an 18.4 to P3. Currently Raceman is still P1, but there's still around 14 minutes to go, so that basically says nothing. Static now onto the right-hander. Amazing racing line there. His pace is amazing on these kind of tracks with like the long corners. He for some reason always gets the exact racing line. He does it perfectly always. That's of course why he won the championship last season as well, but and he is leading the championship as well now. So he's probably hoping to get his second one in the row, but Outcard is very close, and I mean other drivers like Super are getting close as well, but Static is still very quick. But he has an issue with not showing up to races and making kind of small mistakes like this, but he still leads the championship, so. Oh, yeah, everyone is pitting now. So, yeah, like I said, the tires wear out really quickly here. Yeri now behind two drivers there. Let's see what he can do. Static made a sector 2 purple, but his sector 1 and sector 3 weren't good enough. Oh, Yeri's sector 1 isn't good as well. Let's take a look at PSY then. If I can find him. All the way at the top. A Super with 21.6. That's not gonna be the best time for today, yeah. I hope for him. I think Raceman is still in the box there. I'm not sure what's happening to him. PSI is pitting here as well. Static is going slow there. Not sure what's happening. Did he run out of fuel or is he just going slowly? I think it's the second one. UT now. Let's see what he can do. Starting his new lap. Right-hander, it's very hard to take because you need to time exactly perfectly. If you brake, if you lift, if you go full flats, it's really different per setup as well. Because if you go on full wings, you can probably take it flat out. But if you go on lower wings, you have to brake more. You have to calculate also to make it the perfect exit. Because the exit is very important here because you have a long right, a long straight here. So the exit really matters in this. So maybe, the setups, it's kind of hard to get your setup right at this track because you've got the corners and the straights both. So it's a bit of both worlds. Infinity set a lap there with a 2-minute time. Let's see. UT now. Static is going purple. Let's take a look at him first. He's crossing the line right now. And what happened? Oh, sector 3 wasn't valid. That's a shame. Oh, and the sector 1 was horrible as well, my bad. Let's go to Outguard then. Outguard crossing the line. Doesn't improve. Yeri does improve, I think, because he goes into P2. He already was in P2. I'm tweaking. Was PSI maybe then? It might have been PSY. I'm not sure. Infinity is purple, sector 2, sector 3. A lot of people with invalid lap times there. I think the corner cuts are a big issue. Even though it's kind of a wide track, but well, you can make mistakes like this, and then the corner cut is of course very easily gettable. So, but yeah, it seems to be hard for the driver because only 5 people or 6 people have said that have had a lap time yet, and we're almost halfway during qualifying. So, well, there's still 10 minutes to go now, and as we saw in well, last few races, it's possible to get your pole position or your position in the last few seconds. So don't give up. That's basically the spirit. As we see the engineers of British GP here. British GP has a lot of engineers, so that's one thing their team is really good in, and that's probably also why Infinity is being so consistent, because his engineers can update him on a lot of strategies and stuff. So big ups to them. And Joppe is improving. Have a look at him. Camera here in this last few corners in the sector 3 isn't the best, but it might be fixed before the race. I'm not sure. I'll ask the steward, but let's see. Does Joppe improve? He does. He goes into P6. It's not the best for him, but it's alright. And Max goes to P5. Wait, Static. Holy shit! It's 16.8. He always does it in the newbie one. He goes to P2 with a 17. Static now in P1 again. I fully missed the 16.8 there. That's a great lap again. He's the first person to get into the 16s, but the fastest lap from last session was a 16.5. So it's still possible to get quicker there. So I don't expect this to be the pole position time for today. So ERT and Outcard still both haven't set a lap yet. Even though Outcard is one of the favorites for pole position today. Well, maybe you can do it in the last few minutes. There's still 8 minutes to go, but he has to be quick. Oh, 1D here. Oh, that's a medical car flipping. Okay, I'm not sure what's exactly happening here, but the medical and the safety car are doing donuts or something. Yeah, I'll just leave them to that. Static is not driving. Okay, he probably. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Raceman and Static both just pitted, playing weird for now. Max also into his pits. Infinity also into his pits. Oscar isn't driving. Yeah, Raceman. So there's a big pack of like 4 drivers here. It's Outguard, Super, Joppe, Static and Racer. Basically the 4 quick guys. Well, yeah, you still got PSI and stuff, but the 4 favorites for pole position for today, basically, all together. Let's see what they can do here. Racerman second one. I don't know how that was green for him. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. 6 minutes, even though he's at a 1 minute 17 time. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the leaderboard, but it's got a few issues. Joppe is going very quick, but oh, Raceman goes wide there. Because I'm gonna go Joppe. Joppe is right behind ERT. Ooh, goes a little bit wide there, but I think it's still valid for him. ERT isn't valid, but let's see what Joppe can do here. Same with Static and Outguard, of course. Outguard set is CC. Let's see what Joppe can do here. He doesn't improve. Okay, well it's 18.4. Yeah, that's not a better lap, but okay. Newbie one then. Newbie one in P2. Let's see what he can do. He's improving in the sector 1. It's the reason making a big comeback the last few races. Newbie one and ERT, both very consistent drivers. ERT won last race, of course, in his, I think it's his debut race for Teresa. So big ups to him. Let's see if Newbie one can get a good lap here, even though he's already in P2. Maybe he can even get to pole position. Oh no, he couldn't. That's a shame. Racerman, and he's improving in the sector 1 as well. Although I don't trust the Racerman sector 1 anymore after what just happened, to be honest. But maybe it's actually improving this time. Currently in P3, of course, wanting to get that pole position. Let's see, coming up to sector 3 now. Oh, sector 2 is good as well. This might be... Oh, and it goes wide. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not sure if it's still valid, but... Oh, no, it's not. Ah, that's a shame for him. Would have been a very good lap from him. I think he... yeah, he goes into the pits now. We got the ERT then. ERT also improving. Infinity is improving. Same with Gary. Jerry. Jerry almost crossing the line now. Infinity right behind him. Let's see what they can do. Infinity is in P9. Jerry is in P5. Great drive from both of them. Let's see what he can do. Jerry improves to P3. And Infinity to P2. So that's... Wow. Infinity in P2 takes over newbie one. And Racer there. And Jerry to P4. So the leaderboard just changed while two drivers crossed the line. It changed a lot. It really switched it around because newbie is into P3 now and Racer down to P5. That's a shame. Jerry into P4. That's a great result for the Indonesia driver. It's the two Finnish guys, Super and Jerry. It's a small battle between those two always of who can finish first. So this is extra motivation for Joppa to get quicker, I guess. But well, not yet. He's still in the pits. Not sure what's going on there. Static now, crossing the line. Still the only person into the 16th. Not sure what's happening here. Outguard only in P8, so Outguard here he has to be quick. It's only 4 minutes to go, so not a lot of time. As we say, someone just improved. I think it was PSI. Yeah, PSI going to P3. The leaderboard on the left is very far behind. There he goes. It's finally updated. Racerman down to P6 now, Joppa in P8, Gertie 7, Outguard down in P9 with Max in P10. That's not great from them. Everyone improving right now? No, not really. Racerman sector 1 is weird again. ERT here, P7. It's pretty decent for him. Yeah, good result for him for now. If he stays in P7, of course. Same with yeah, it's a really big surprise for me that Jerry is in P5. He's been well, nothing against him, but like he hasn't been a race-winning driver, but he's been very consistent in those like higher top 10 spots. So yeah, that's big ups to him. Really great job there. But there's still 3 minutes to go. And people behind him, of course, want his position. See, Joppa is driving now, P8. Take a look, ERT. Mochi is, okay, he's in his medical car. Outguard now, getting out of the pits as well. It's gonna be his last run. Now they can be pitting again, I think. It's a static right behind him. Infinity crossing the line isn't improving, so I mean, yeah, I think the hot laps are gonna come now. Everyone's gonna cross the line now. Let's see what's gonna happen here. It's now or never basically. The drivers got 2 laps, maybe 3. They're really quick to go. Yeah, they got 3 laps. 3 laps left. So let's see what they can make of it. They're not going to race him and not being the quickest, so I don't think it's a hot lap from him. Jerry being weird, that's really quick from him. T-Cam still doesn't work. No, it's not. Oh, it does for PSY. PSY is pitting, okay. He used to be really quick if he wants to get on the lap then. Let's take a look. Joppa, who's improving? Jerry is improving, same with Infinity. Joppa as well, I guess, and Max. Let's see. Yeah, Jerry's doing a good sector 1 here. Let's go. Joppa first, he's gonna cross the line as the first here. Alright, Infinity's in front of him. Let's see what they can do. Infinity doesn't improve. Joppe does improve, but not his position. Let's go to Jerry. Jerry crossing the line soon as well now. Let's see what he can do. Can he get even higher than P5? He gets to P4, overtaking Nubian. Great drive by Jerry. I think this he likes his circuit a lot. He's doing a really good job here. Well, only 2 laps to go for the drivers. If they're quick at least. No, wait, only 1. This is the last lap for them. For some of them at least. Okay, Static still has... yeah, this is gonna be his last lap. He's gonna enter his last lap now. Static goes into P... No, wait, what happened? Infinity. Oh wait, yes, Static does go into P1. You have did it update. Static into P1 is 16.3. Yeah, that's amazing. Holy. Wow, that, yeah, he's gonna stop as well, but that time is almost unbeatable. 16.3, that's amazing. How does this guy always do this? I'm not sure how he does it. It's insane what this guy can do. Yeah, I think he's not gonna make it for another lap. Maybe just, no he wasn't. Let's see. What, oh, there isn't the wall yet. Nope, no improvement from him. No one is currently improving. Racer and it's the only one with a good lap time, I guess, with the sector one, but outguard there as well. Outguard into P2 now. Top 3 to park from 8. Still a few drivers who can finish their laps, but it doesn't look too good for the rest, so I think this might be the order for today. Let's see. Yeah, not too quick from Racer. Let's see what he can do. His P7, can he get it higher than that? He does. Oh, Racerman into P2, 16.9. Whoa, oh, that's... If Racerman goes into P2 with a second person going into the 16s, that's... He didn't even go green in any sector. He takes his P2 at the last possible second, so he just overtakes Infinity for the podium position. That's a big shame for him, but... Whoa, I didn't expect that. Jerry also in the safety car. Newbie wants to... Oh, he does a spin there. A few little down. I think he's happy with his P7 position then, I guess. But yeah, Static going into P1 again. Amazing lap time from him. I think it's over for now. Yeah, yeah, Static into P1 with an amazing time, 16.3. I don't think we've seen that lap times during the entire weekend. It's an amazing lap time. And then Racerman 16.9. The only other person into the 16. So not the best lap time from the rest of the drivers, to be honest. Because in Q1 we had a lot of people in the 16s. Outguard in P3 with a 17.0, Infinity in P4 with a 17.0 as well, just missing out on a P3 position. PSI in P5, good job by him. Jerry in P6, amazing drive. The newbie one in P7, amazing drive by him as well. ERT in P8, the last race winner. Super Joppe in P9, not the best drive from him, but yeah, he can recover from that. Max in P10, decent drive from him as well. So yeah, that's the drivers are in park for me. There's no boards and there's only Static and Racer for now, so I'm not sure where Outguard is. Oh, there he is. He's coming across the line right now. Let's see. I think it's Forest. I am faster. Well, he's faster. Well, I guess it's gonna be a few test starts behind there. But this is gonna be top 3 for today's race. Static on pole position for today. Joining on the front row is Racerman after his last second qualifying there, and Outguard in P3. Yeah, basically this is the top 3 you expect for a race. So yeah, not the biggest expectation. Oh, park for me is somewhere else now. Let's follow the drivers. Outguard doesn't hear it. Ah, it's here, I think. Yep, there we go. Ah, it's here now, yeah. There we go, Static riding up to P1. Race a minute to P2. Outguard, there he comes. Outguard going to P3. Amazing drive by the guys. Good job there, guys. Yeah, this is gonna be he's happy with his position there. Thank you all for watching the stream, guys, today. It's not the best, but I'll try to make it better for the race. Yeah, I haven't done this in a long time, but thank you all for sticking around here. and I hope to see you during the race. And yeah, we're just gonna look at these cars for a few seconds, as you see. Oh, Roblox, yep. As you see, the team boss is being very happy there as well now. Yeah, thank y'all for watching basically, and I think I'll see you during the race. I think it's gonna be it for today. See you guys later.